I try to win a game, but sometimes when I try to win a game, it's just...
As soon as I get the microphone working, you come in the living room and scream. The moment it went live, this is Roblox! Roblox! What's up, you guys? Let's watch this new Dragon Ball Sparking Zero trailer, shall we? Isaac, get out of here. Stop what you're doing, whatever it is. Hello. There's a new Dragon Ball Sparking Zero trailer dropped today. It's the Cell Saga trailer. What's important is this. We know exactly how many characters are in the fucking trailer, okay? I mean, not exactly, but we know. We know who's in the fucking trailer. What's important, this is the question I have. And we're not going to do the whole big breakdown like we did in the last video. This is the question I have. First of all, press the like button, subscribe, and do all those things before you even know who I am or what I do. Do it blindly. Blindly press the buttons. And then never touch them again. Except for the like one. Alright, listen. We know all the characters that are going to be in this fucking trailer. So what's important is one thing. How many slots are left, and can we fit GT in those slots? That's really all that fucking matters. We know we're getting Boo Saga. I don't know how many slots are left. $720p my fucking ass. What's up, Retro, bro? Bro, there's no world in which GT will be DLC. It's just not gonna happen. Sorry. If it is, I swear to God, I won't even buy it.
I happen to know that Goku isn't the only Super Saiyan.
It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. They're not gonna release GT DLC 365 plus days after the game launches. It just doesn't make sense. If GT's not in the base game, it won't be in the game at all, and people will have a fucking riot.
Matter of fact, you're looking at one. You never beat me.
Stand down, my son.
Yeah, we know. We know. All the fucking characters, we know.
You of your energy. You're only a bud.
You are much stronger than expected, but still are not beyond my calculations.
I will let some.
Dragon Ball OG will be 5 characters. I'm calling it. Dragon Ball OG will be 5 characters because there won't be a saga. There won't be an arc. So I assume that GT will probably be 10 characters and there won't be an arc. It's just going to be the Super Saiyan 4s and the villains, and that's it.
Puppet kill Kakarot before I do.
Try me. See what happens.
I'd hoped for better.
Okay, come get me if you can.
Yeah, I know every character that this trailer's going to show.
I must hurry up and reach perfection.
I've seen the trailer in my head 100 times without ever watching it.
According to my calculations, you and I are almost equal in power.
Got it.
My power is
Also, I want to talk about a theory one of the people in my comments had.
significantly greater than before.
When the trailer's
Would you
over.
like me to
Hold on.
show you?
You won't get away.
Because I'm on board.
What's the matter? Is that all? Who are you to look down on me?
This is me being serious.
I'll rip you to pieces.
This is me being serious. Hold on.
Who are you to look down on me?
This is me being serious.
I'll rip you to pieces.
Something about the delivery of that line. Just a little off for me.
Take this! You're going to fight me first, Goku? I love it! No regrets, boy.
Truth is, I hate fighting.
I thought you said you were going to defeat me. All right, Cell Juniors, playtime's over. Do as Daddy says and kill them all.
I must use my last resort.
The song! It's the song! Cell definitely sounds off. A little bit squealy. No, yeah, this is the first time I saw it.
Brought this on yourself.
I know all the characters that are going to be in it unless there's a surprise because it's the fucking Cell Saga. So, like, you know, give or take a couple, they may or may not. It's just, all I care about is how many slots are left. I know it's not exciting to me anymore when they're like, new trailer. And I'm like, oh, is it going to be Cell or fucking Boo? Like, it's not exciting. I know who the fuck's going to be in it. They stretched out the reveal of these characters way too long. I'm not excited anymore. I'm just annoyed at the trailers. I want them to just tell me who's in the game so I can fucking finish waiting the 55 days and play it. I'm so sick of speculating.
I've gotta stop this, no matter what.
That background music, that fucking sucks. I was just about to say, I really hope that this song being in the trailer means that they're gonna have some anime music in the game. But this background music is not included in the game. Fucking thanks! God! Thanks for nothing. Can you had a couple of jobs. You fucked one of them up. The music was one. Is it cause so you can sell me the music? Is it so you can release a music pack? For $15? 2 of them? Is that why? Like you did with Xenoverse? Is that what you're doing, Bandai? You fucking pricks.
Myself convinced I might die, but then so will all of you.
Any way you slice it, there's only one way to save Earth.
Graphics are phenomenal.
You did good today, Gohan. Made me
Love the
proud.
hair movement.
Tell your mom I'm sorry.
Dad, you're not thinking of
Bye.
Hold on a minute now.
thinking of
Bye. Sorry.
Dad. You're not thinking of
Gohan sounds a little bit older than he should.
Bye. My friends.
Cell sounds a little bit squealier than he should, and Gohan sounds a little bit older than he should. Not that I really think that fucking matters. It's a fighting game, you know.
I am done playing games.
They both sound good,
It's time I ended this.
but they're a little off. Both of them.
forgive me, Dad. Earth is doomed and it's all my fault.
Definitely off.
I promise you can beat me. You just gotta believe in yourself, Gohan. Right now, you're the strongest person in the whole universe.
All right. So the whole trailer could have just been this, and I would have been happy. Gohan Teen Super Saiyan, Gohan Teen Super Saiyan 2. Piccolo fused with Nail. Cell. Trunks, Mecha Frieza, King Cold, Gero, 17, Cell Jr., 19, 16. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 34 slots left. So, here's a theory. That it could be wishful thinking, but also there's some sense to be made of this theory. Okay? This person commented on my last video and said, I really liked the way you broke this down. I really liked the way you speculated on who could be there and whatnot. He said, I have a theory. So keep in mind, this is just a game theory from someone in the comments. Forgive me if you're watching this now, I forget your name. He made the point that every Budokai Tenkaichi game has included the entirety of the previous roster and then just expanded upon it. Mind you, give or take, there are reasons why that might not be the case this time, because time and etc., but whatever. The theory was, every roster has expanded upon it. No matter what, from Budokai Tenkaichi 1 to 2 to 3, they've expanded on that roster. I'm not counting Raging Blast or any of that. Those aren't Budokai Tenkaichi games. I don't care what any of you motherfuckers say. Otherwise, this would be called Budokai Tenkaichi 7, not 4. But the point is, his point was, he doesn't believe, he wants to not believe that they would include, that they would make a new Budokai Tenkaichi and not include the entirety of the old roster. Even just in some way. Maybe not all of the story arcs and stuff like that, but the roster in itself. And he says, you know, like these little arrows here, you know, these little arrows on the upsy downsies, whatever. And the way this character screen is laid out here, okay, this is hexagons. Okay, Sparking Zero is Budokai Tenkaichi 4. That's just period. Raging Blast was trying to be Budokai Tenkaichi, but wasn't. It had some good ideas. It's Budokai Tenkaichi 4. It's not a mix of anything. It's going to be an evolution of Budokai Tenkaichi 3 with some good ideas from other games mixed in. There's no Raging Blast is fucking garbage. These arrows here, and the fact that this is all a honeycomb. Okay, it's all a honeycomb. It can be this can be expanded. This is a honeycomb. All you have to do is go like this, and you have a whole outer layer. All they have to do if they really want to. Oh, and the point was also made that they understand that everybody's waiting for certain things. And they understand that they're drip feeding us little trailers of little characters. And they're doing this on purpose. Look at all the characters we have. They're not stupid. They've been marketing Dragon Ball for decades. They're not stupid. They understand what we want. They understand what will make us happy and what will piss us off. Okay? Whether or not they're going to make us fully happy is yet to be seen. But the theory is this. This is an expandable object. This is a whole bunch of hexagons, and there are arrows on the side. What the fuck are those arrows? If those arrows go like this, like, and then more hexagons roll out, you suddenly have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You get the picture. All they have to do is expand one layer, and you have another, like, 40 fucking characters, 50 character slots, which would be plenty to put every character from every movie and every Dragon Ball saga there is. So the theory is this. This is Budokai Tenkaichi 4. They have made it a point to us to say, this is Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Even in this trailer, mind you. Keep in mind, the original trailer, the teaser trailer, said Budokai Tenkaichi 4 teaser trailer. It didn't say Sparking Zero, okay? They didn't reveal the title to be Sparking Zero until later, which scared some people who were unaware, myself included, that Sparking was the Japanese title. Once we figured out that it's still Budokai Tenkaichi 4, everything was back on track. But now you think, well, maybe they don't have to follow through with that Budokai Tenkaichi thing because the name is changed to us in America. But no, look how this trailer starts. Budokai Tenkaichi returns. Every trailer starts like that. Not Sparking returns or Dragon Ball returns. It's Budokai Tenkaichi returns. They're making it very clear that although this game is Sparking Zero, this is Budokai Tenkaichi 4. This is the fourth game in the Budokai Tenkaichi series. It's not Budokai Tenkaichi all the way through Ultimate Tenkaichi. That's not how it goes. It's Budokai Tenkaichi, Budokai Tenkaichi 2, Budokai Tenkaichi 3. This is a direct sequel to Budokai Tenkaichi 3. And those games have followed this roster, gets larger, gets larger. So the theory is, because of the way the characters are being presented to us in this expandable, in theory, honeycomb with these arrows on the side, and if you look at their website where they're listing all those characters, it's not like there are blank slots and they're just filling the slots on the list. It's just an arbitrary list. They just keep adding stuff to the bottom. It just keeps getting longer. So there's no way to tell from the website just how many characters are actually there. In fact, the only reason anybody knows a number for how many characters are in the game is because we counted. We counted. Nobody from the company said there are 164 characters in this game. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody do the research and see if I'm wrong. But I believe that the reason everybody thinks that there's 164 characters in the game is because they gave us a honeycomb. And motherfucker, we counted. You know what I mean? We're excited. So we counted the slots. But that doesn't mean that this is all the characters. They could be saying, you know, here's all, like, it's like you said, Retro, like, what if it's all the characters ever? It might not be every character in Dragon Ball history, but all they have to do is roll out an extra layer on the sides or an extra layer on the top. I imagine it would be on the sides and the top and bottom or whatever, and they can do all of GT, all of movies. But even so, let's take a look at this. There's 34 slots left, right? Buu Saga. How many we looking at? What up, Tim? One Arrow's the OG Dragon Ball, second GT, and third movies. You notice King Cole versus Trunks. King Cole's wearing his outfit from Broly 2019. Okay. Assume next is Spopovich as his partner. Probably. Where? Probably. Why wouldn't they have revealed him, though, yet? Isn't that fucking strange? What if it's just Nail himself? Oh, no, Nail's right there. So we have Nail, we have Piccolo, we have Nail fused with Piccolo. And the Frieza connection. Okay, so I don't know who goes there, but you might be right. I don't know why they wouldn't have revealed him yet, but... So, Boo Saga characters. We haven't gotten Boo Saga yet, right? Right. Okay, so... Boo Saga characters. We have Fat Boo. Super Boo, Kid Boo. I'm assuming Evil Boo won't be playable, but maybe it will be. Was Evil Boo playable in Budokai Tenkaichi 3? Because if so, I'm going to say yeah. The Boos. Which we already got. Hercule, Dabura. Like, we got some characters from that saga, right? But we don't have the Kid Boo and all those, or do we? Do we already have all the Boos? I don't see Boos. Hey, what up, Burrito, bro? Yeah, I don't remember getting a Boo trailer. I've imagined so many trailers in my head. Did we not get a Boo trailer? I don't think we got a Boo trailer. Okay, so... Yeah, there was a new trailer. He might have been available in one of them, though. Yeah, I think so, too. I think 3. So I think the Boos will go here, because look, we've got Majin Vegeta. We've got all the Vegetas here. So that's going to connect directly to Boo. We've got this Boo. We've got Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So we're going to have Boos here. Okay? We've got Dabura. So we're going to have Boos here, is what I think. I think this will be the Boos. Okay? Maybe these 4 slots if we're getting Evil Boo as well. I don't know who this is going to be. We already got Gotenks, right? Because we already had a Fusion trailer. That's why we have some Boo stuff. I mean, think about this. What I'm trying to get at here is there's not many characters left in Boo to put on this 30 in these. There's not 34 characters from the Boo saga to put in this game right now left. Hey, Frost. So I don't feel like doing the fucking math or trying to figure it out, but there's not 34 characters left from the Boo saga. In fact, most of the side players are here already for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4 cells. Oh, no, 3 cells from that trailer because we already had 1 cell. So we got 3 cells from that trailer. Android. So that's 7. 8, 9, 10. Did we only get 10 characters from that trailer? That's totally possible. 11? 11 characters from that trailer? What's up, hair lover? So, I think we got 11 characters-ish in that trailer. Yeah, but all of this is, there's so much super already. They've already given us shitloads of super. Like, it's not, I just don't see that happening. I don't see them filling every single one of these slots with new characters from the Tournament of Power. We already have Ultra Instinct Goku, Jiren, Top. Like, we have so many big players from the Tournament of Power. There's no reason to add that many more. Instead of giving everybody, it just doesn't make sense. Super's pretty much taken care of. They've already given us damn near every Super trailer, and they've now given us damn near every Z trailer. I think Dragon Ball OG will be 5 slots, tops, maximum. It's my prediction. Since they've already confirmed that OG Dragon Ball will be in the game, here's another question. Where do they fit? Everything fits here, right? We were talking about this earlier, Retro. The arrows. Like, where does OG Dragon Ball fit into this honeycomb? They've confirmed that it's in the game, right? Confirmed. Where is it? Where does it go? Where does it make sense here? And if so, how many slots is it? And my third question, are those honeycombs even on this board yet? Or are they going to expand it outwards with these arrows they have for no reason in this honeycomb of characters? Those arrows mean something. Maybe they're going to use it only when they reveal the DLC characters? That doesn't make sense, though. There's 4 of them. It's arbitrary. It's okay, look. I was just saying before you got here, these are honeycombs. This is a honeycomb. You can connect these endlessly. It's not like they have a box and there's a border and they're like, we're filling it up with squares, and we're like, there can only be so many more squares. You know what I'm saying? This is honeycombs. There can be literally infinite amount of these, and nobody from the company has told us a specific exact number of how many characters will be in the game. We've just done the math. We counted all the honeycombs, and we know there's 20 plus DLC characters, so we're 184-ish characters. We've done the math. Nobody has said, you aren't getting this, you aren't getting that, or you are getting this and you are getting that. There's so many questions. Right, James. Everything is up in the air. And this particular board is not a set-in-stone deal. It can be expanded. So my point was, yeah, but they're not going to release Dragon Ball GT in all the movies in the second year of this game. That's crazy. My point I was making earlier was there was someone in my comments who was pointing out that if this is the Budokai Tenkaichi roster, the Budokai Tenkaichi 2 roster swallowed the whole thing. It put every one of those characters plus more, and then BT3 did the same. So the theory is, since they're explicitly making sure that we know that this is BT4, that it's just going to encompass the whole roster again, and that they're saving the surprise for the last trailer, that all the extra stuff, the stuff that doesn't fit into the Z through Super, is just tagged on with no arcs. It's just other characters you can play as also that aren't emphasized in an arc. And so they're not going to get a trailer about their arcs because they don't have arcs. It's going to be Dragon Ball and GT. They're not going to have any arcs. I think the movies are likely to be a year 2 DLC because they can roll out an entire year's worth of DLC on the Dragon Ball Z movies alone. Z and Super, they've already done Super, so all the Z movies alone, that's a whole year's worth of DLC. That's 15 plus movies. So, if they're gonna make movies or GT DLC, movies make sense. Especially because people love the movies and people always claim they hate GT so much. So, making GT base game, no arc with only the characters that really matter, and making the movies year 2 season pass content makes perfect sense in my mind. Do I want that? No, I don't want any season pass bullshit. Give me everybody, okay? I already paid for the Ultimate Edition. I'm already getting all your fucking DLC already. Okay, I don't want season to year 2. Just fucking give me everybody base game. But whatever. I don't think there's any world in which Dragon Ball GT characters are released in a DLC pack 1 full year after this game launches. Launch trailer or final trailer? Right. Like, this is another thing, too. They're now speeding up the trailers. We were getting 1 trailer at the end of every month, right? What day is it? It's the 13th of August, and we just got a trailer on the 29th of July, I believe. Didn't we? So, we're getting close. We're less than 2 months away from the launch of this game. And they just gave us the Cell Saga trailer. I mean, if you really dig through this at all the characters for Super that have been revealed in this game, most of the Tournament of Power major fighters that anyone really cares to play as are on this board already. Maybe not all of them, but most. Would I like a few others? Of course. Do I want every single fighter from the Tournament of Power to fill up every single one of these final slots? No. No. I don't want to play. Maybe one off as a novelty, like some of those characters I would play as every now and then. Once, because it's funny, but like, no, I'm not seriously going to play as any of these one-off, I got killed after 5 minutes characters in the Tournament of Power. It's just not going to happen. And all the characters I am going to play as are already on this board, for the most part, that I can find. We got Whis. We got Whis on the roster. He's right there. The only angel I really care to play as is Whis, maybe Vados. You know, like, I don't really care about the angels. Do I like them? Cool. But am I going to be like, how the fuck? They didn't include the angels? I don't care. I'm going to say, how the fuck they didn't include Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? Like, I don't give a fuck about the other angels. We got Whis. I'm good enough. We got Whis. You give me Vados? Cool. But, like, really, they need to realize that not everyone gives a fuck about every little character in Super. And I love Super. I think Super is absolutely the best Dragon Ball thing out of all of them. I think it's just a culmination of Toriyama's listening to his fans over the course of 20 plus years and 30 fucking years and saying, you know what, let's do this. Let's fucking make this thing. And I'm going to give them what they didn't even know they wanted. And it's just so amazing. I think it's so perfect. And I don't need to play as every character in that fucking series. If you name a character from the Tournament of Power that you think might be in the game that you don't really care about, and then erase it and replace it with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and let me know if you're more or less happy. They gave us Rosie and shit. Like, okay, cool, I get it. They had a big part of the story. They're already in the game. They already showed it to us. What's left for that trailer? Copy Vegeta. I'm passionate for all games, Frost. What's left with that fucking trailer? Nothing. There's really not a whole lot of Tournament of Power left to put in that trailer. Like, what is the payoff of the Tournament of Power trailer? Jiren and Goku, right? They're on the board already. So what the fuck is that trailer gonna be? I don't even think that's gonna be a trailer, honestly. Because, like, I don't think it's even gonna be one. Like, they're all here. Okay, I'm happy with what's there. I honestly prefer the more 90% of the characters from GT. The only one is Super Saiyan 4. Like I said, just erase any one of them lame-ass fucking Tournament of Power characters that nobody wants to play as and give me Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Erase 3 of them. Give me Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I'm good. Would I be like, damn, I wish I had Super 17, or damn, I wish I had the Shenrons? Sure, but do I really care? No. Let me do Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta versus Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Please and thank you. You can't tell me, okay, listen, I have another quote for you, okay? Okay, listen. They said, it might not be an exact quote, but it's pretty much. They said, this is supposed to be the ultimate Dragon Ball sandbox where you can have your dream fights, where you can feel what it's really like. You can really get in and feel like you're powerful and have your dream fights. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta versus Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, please. Oh, you can't do that one. Excuse me? Excuse me? Give me a break. There's no way that that's gonna pass. There's no way, bro. It's fantasy fighting, bro. And there's no way that they're going to be like, nah. How many people are going to say this? Which Broly's better, bro? Is it the Super Broly or is it Dragon Ball Z Broly? Let's find out. How can they do that if they don't include the movies? How can they say that this is the ultimate Dragon Ball sandbox where you can put together your dream fights and let you build custom battles with your own cutscenes and everything, but not give you one entire series of Dragon Ball? They won't include the movies. Not in this roster. Not if you guys think they're going to put every Tournament of Power fighter in this roster. It's 15 movies. If you put one character from the movies, from each movie, that's 15 spots. If they put the movies on this roster without this roster expanding, it's not going to fit. You're not going to fit your Tournament of Power. Eventually is not good enough. It's got to be pretty quickly. A year out is not good enough. The Namekians from the Tournament of Power? Okay. Am I ever going to play as them? No. I don't know if you guys are. But I'm not. I have Piccolo, I have Nail. I have Piccolo fused with Nail. I'm going to have Ultimate Piccolo, or whatever, Awakened Piccolo, and motherfucking Orange Piccolo. I don't know. I'm going to play as random Namekian. I don't give a fuck about that guy. Cool character, cool. Love the TOP. Just don't want to be him. I just don't want to be him. It's not a Sparking 2. It would be Sparking 5, which is my point. This is Budokai Tenkaichi 4. This is not a new game. in a new franchise. This is the 4th game in the most beloved Dragon Ball gaming franchise we have. And they walk a fine line with pissing off the fans and giving us the ultimate experience. I'm trying to think like them. Like, what are they going to do? Are they dumb enough to not give us a little bit of everything? I think Botama will be in there. I would love that. See, this is what I'm saying. That's the kind of speculation we want. And I know we're all trying to temper, whatever, our expectations. Like, oh, well, it's probably good. Like, I'm just going to be happy with this. And like, yeah, I'm on that fence too. No matter what, if it launched with these characters and you took out the other 34 slots, I would still play it. I'd be like, where's Boo? But I'm not going to be happy if you don't give me Dragon Ball GT characters. Period. For one reason alone. I want to pit the strongest versions of Super characters against the strongest versions of GT characters, because that's an ultimate fan discussion. So I want to do it in the ultimate Dragon Ball anime sandbox where you could put together your own dream fights. Because dream fights consist of characters from GT a lot of the times. And the reason is because GT characters don't interact with Super characters ever. So the only way to see those fights is in this format. So why wouldn't they give it to us? Also, Retro, you saying stuff like that, and the what-if characters and all that shit that you guys are talking about, I'm starting to lean towards the idea that this is Shallot. This might be Shallot. It's either Shallot or Monaka. Yeah. Because Shallot is a character that is a main character in a extremely successful Dragon Ball game. That could be Shallot. If it's not, and it's not Monaka, I'd be angry. Yeah, you know what they said? Hair Lover, the character in this slot is a character that has never been in a Budokai Tenkaichi game before. I thought it was Arale this whole time, Retro, but it's not. Arale has been in Budokai Tenkaichi games. So, Jun Furatani, or whatever his name is, said that that character is a character that has never been in a Budokai Tenkaichi game before. So if it's not Arale, which makes perfect sense for it to be her, but it can't be her if that's the case. So if it's not Arale, and it's not any of these characters, bro, who is it? Who is a Dragon Ball character that is not already going to be revealed, or that is not speculated to be DLC or whatever, that can go in that slot? I don't give a fuck who it is. They could get rid of the whole pre-order bonus. I don't give a fuck. This actually makes me mad. The 6 characters early unlock, you get to be Blue Gogeta and fucking Broly right off the bat. I'm sorry, anybody who wants me to play as those guys right off the bat, I won't be doing that, okay? That's like fucking a bitch, and 3 seconds later you blow your load, and she's like, did you start? And you're like, no, you did, and it's done, bro. I'm not doing that. I'm not playing as these characters at all. I don't want this bonus whatsoever. You guys can have that. This playable character, whoever that is, I might play as them, but I'll play as Blue Gogeta and Broly when I get to the fucking Blue Gogeta Broly movie or whatever the fuck. But I don't really give a fuck who that playable character is. GT is an actual series. It's a Dragon Ball series. We're getting Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. They've confirmed Dragon Ball OG characters. GT, whether anybody likes it or not, is a confirmed, established, entire, complete Dragon Ball series from start to finish. Whether anybody likes it or not, it exists. And for them to fully ignore GT's existence, I don't think will be tolerated by a whole lot of fans. People will be pretty fucking mad. But they won't do that. They've already stated way back in the day, before there was any confirmation of DLC or what the DLC was going to be or anything like that, they said, well, you know, we're going to put, like, GT characters will be in this game. We're just not sure if they're going to be base game or DLC. Then down the line, they revealed what the DLC plan is, and it's fucking Daima and Superhero. Sean Schemmel says he recorded lines for Super Saiyan 4. There's just all of these things pointing to the idea that Super Saiyan 4 will be included base game. Whether it's GT or not, at least Super Saiyan 4 characters will be included base game. It sounds like, according to Sean Schemmel and whatever. If not all of GT, Super Saiyan 4 at the very least. Just for the pure idea of having dream fights. Which is what the game's about. It's Hachiyak from plan to eradicate the Saiyans. Won't be happy we don't get GT. Oh, I already read that. At the very least, yeah. I mean, because let's be honest. Let's think about GT. Do I like GT? I like all of Dragon Ball, okay? GT might be one of my least, if not my least favorite Dragon Ball thing. However, Super Saiyan 4 is not anywhere near my least favorite Dragon Ball thing. It's an extremely beloved thing to me. I love Super Saiyan 4. I love the whole transformation about it. I love the villains from that series. I love Kid Goku in Super Saiyan 3. Like, I love that whole spiel. I think GT is a fucking mess, a storytelling mess, but I do like it. And I think that you don't need to give me every character from GT to make me or other people like me happy. You just need to give us a couple of characters, really. Give us the Super Saiyan 4s. Give us Baby and the Shenrons and Android 17. Super 17, Baby Vegeta 2, the Shenrons, and the Super Saiyan 4s. That's all you have to give me, and you've covered all of GT that I give a flying fuck about. I can definitely watch it. I can watch them all. Point I've seen is we saw SSJ4 in the reveal trailer. Doesn't confirm anything, but he was there. Wait, really? Really? You mean in, like, the original teaser? Let me look that up. Budokai Tenkaichi 4 teaser.
Progressive makes it easy to save with a quick commercial.
Don't get Progressive. This is an ad for Progressive. You shouldn't buy it. We will scam you. We are Progressive. We are scam artists. Fucking dial 1-800 fuck Progressive. Yada 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 yada. Another big question, and that's a great point that you've made here. I always try to think about things from a marketing standpoint. This trailer was created 17 years after Budokai Tenkaichi 3. After fans of the series have been clamoring for this particular entry for almost 2 decades. And they've been listening, obviously. That's why they made this trailer such a big fucking deal, because they know it's what we want. Somebody very specifically chose what we would see in this trailer, okay? And they chose to show us, like you pointed out, everything from the Saiyan Saga or the fucking Frieza, Saiyan all the way through fucking Cell, fucking everything all the way up to fucking GT itself. And they ended it right there. So somebody there said, let's make a reveal trailer and get people real excited for this game. And they said, what should we put in it? What should we put in the little CRT screen? And they were like, bro, put all of the sagas all the way up to GT. And they were like, okay, good. But GT's not going to be in the game. And they were like, yeah, I don't care. Just put that there anyway. Do you think that happened? Do you think that happened in this executive Bandai Namco boardroom? They're like, so when we make this reveal trailer, should we include GT footage from the old games, even though it's not in the game? And they were like, yes. No, I don't think that happened, honestly. If it did, big mistake. But that's a good point. It's all about marketing. And what they've been doing with these trailers is very different than most game trailers, right? Most game trailers are, here's our trailer, here's the next one, and here's the launch trailer. But this is literally drip feeding its addicted fans. Oh, you want Trunks? Here's Trunks. Oh, you want Perfect Cell? Here's a Perfect Cell for you. Oh, you want this one? You want Mecha Frieza? Here's Mecha Frieza. Oh, you wanted Kui? Nobody wanted Kui? Here's Kui. You can have Kui. Oh, you want Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? No. Fucking bugs. No. You gave me Kui, bitch. You gave me Kui. No one wants to be Kui. I will pay you $100 if you can find somebody right now who can take a lie detector test and say, I like to be Kui in Dragon Ball games and pass that test. I'm telling you. We got Cyberman. Nobody wants it. Somebody's going to be it. I'm going to be it a couple times. I'm going to play all these characters. But let's be real. Who is going to main Cyberman? Not many people. You know how many people would main Super Saiyan 4 Goku? A lot of people. How many people would main Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? A lot of fucking people. You know how many people would main, like, Super 17 and shit like that? A lot of people. And they know that. Who's gonna main Yamcha? I agree, but Yamcha is such an integral part of Goku's journey. You know? Is Kui? Do you want Hachiyak? I don't know. Do you want Hachiyak? Do you want Kui? If you say you do, you're a liar. They gave us fucking Spopovich. No one cares, bro. No one cares about Spopovich. King Vegeta? King Vegeta was in Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Wasn't he? I want to finish watching this real quick. Just so y'all know, this is still my favorite trailer out of all the trailers that they've shown. This is the one that gets me excited. I fucking love that trailer so much, bro. Do I think 21 will make the roster from fighters? I do. And you know why I do? I think Toa and Mira will eventually make their way into the roster as well. You know why? Because all these characters are canon. I know I always say that canon is sort of a dirty word now that it's a multiverse, but they are canon in the way that people use that term. They are main timeline characters. You know how I know? Hey, Post the Legend! You're wrong, bro. We just had this whole conversation. You can go back and watch the VOD if you want. 21 and Toa and Mira show up in Kakarot. Kakarot is confirmed to be a canon main timeline retelling of the events of Dragon Ball Z. Android 21, Toa and Mira are in that game. Period. End of sentence. So will they come as individual character DLC later? Probably. Like, hey, if you want Android 21, $5.99. Probably. I don't think there's no arc in which those characters could be involved, but they are considered main timeline canon characters. So I do think that we'll get them eventually. There's still room. There's absolutely still room. Confirmed. There's plenty of room to give us the characters that we want from GT. More Pride Troopers will be in the roster. Likely. That's likely. Wait, I want to count how many characters they actually gave us from this trailer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. So 3 Boos, 2 Great Saiyamen. We already have Majin Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Dabura. We already have a lot of Boo Saga characters. We have Fat Boo, we have Hercule, we have Videl in her base form. We have a lot of Boo Saga characters. I don't think Boo Saga is going to be a whole lot of characters. Yeah, you were right. 34 slots. Boo's going to take that many. Super, maybe just give Shroomy GT. I just don't think that... hey, what's up, Zara? I would main Android 18 if I ever could, for sure. And notification didn't work for my sub. I did. Hey, thanks for the sub, baby. Appreciate you, bro. The notification will pop back up somehow. Let me see if I can find it. Why isn't it working? What the fuck? I mean, personally, all I'm saying is this. And you agree with me if you want or not, okay? I want this. This isn't about me loving GT, all right? Because I don't. Do I love Super Saiyan 4? Yeah. Do I think that GT is enjoyable? Yeah. If you don't watch it with this ultra judgmental lens and just watch it, okay? It's enjoyable. It has some good fights. It's got some funny dialogue and shit, okay? But it ain't perfect. I get it. So am I in love with GT? And I'm like, no! No. However, this is supposed to be, and you can all agree with me, the ultimate Dragon Ball video game. This is going to be the best Dragon Ball video game we've ever gotten. It might be the best Dragon Ball video game we ever get, at least for a long fucking time. Okay? And they have marketed this in their own words as the ultimate Dragon Ball sandbox where we can put together our dream fights and make our own custom cutscenes and shit, okay? Our own custom battles and share them with the world, all right? Would this feel complete to you? Here's a video. Here's the video game I just described. OG Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, some movies peppered in, and some Super DLC. Complete Dragon Ball experience. Does that feel complete to you? Does that feel like you're getting the ultimate Dragon Ball game? It doesn't to me. There's an entire series missing. It's GT. Love it or hate it, it would be missing. That's not the ultimate Dragon Ball sandbox. And I don't think that Bandai Namco would market this game like that if they were just gonna fucking ignore GT. Or give it to us in 365 days after the fact without announcing it at all up to this point. They've already told us what all the DLC they have planned is gonna be. And one of them is not GT, so... Where does it fit in? And I'm sorry, love it or hate it. They're not just forgetting that GT exists. There's there's tomfoolery here. This is trickery. This is tomfoolery, bro. Arrow, 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 arrow. They specifically chose to divvy out this character roster in hexagons because hexagons are infinitely connectable. And they gave us arrows indicating that this roster is being constrained by these arrows. Like, hey, here's a roster that could be expanded, but isn't right now. Like, come on, bro. I just don't see it. And I see the fact that they might not want to emphasize GT as this big thing because they really want to let us know that Super is, like, that main timeline. You know what I mean? For anybody who might not know it, like, Super is the direction that Dragon Ball went. But that doesn't mean that GT doesn't exist and that they wouldn't acknowledge it and that it doesn't make money, because it does. So, like, the idea that they would show us all of that they would emphasize heavily the Z and the Super stuff because they're not really giving us a lot of Dragon Ball and GT and movie stuff makes sense in a marketing point of view. And then near the end, like, oh yeah, we almost forgot. Here's all your old classic favorites too. Buy this game. You know what I mean? Like, oh, finally, there's Super Saiyan 4. I'm gonna run out and buy it. Or there's little kid Goku. I'm gonna run out and get it. Like, they're gonna do the, oh yeah, and the roster expands and we get all the movies and all the GT and all the whatever. Or they want to milk you for all your DLC money and they somehow think that GT isn't, that Super Saiyan 4 and the like isn't worth being released within the first year of DLC launch content, which, if that is a possibility, I guess. I just don't think that's likely, bro. If I was the one who owned the Dragon Ball franchise and they said, hey, we're making a video game. It's been in development for 5+ years. It's the most amazing Dragon Ball game ever. Should we include GT? And I was like up there at Shueisha. I'd be like, hey, you tell them motherfuckers down at Bandai, you put everything. Put it all, okay? Like, it just, I don't know. It doesn't make any fucking sense that they wouldn't include them. Krillin with hair would be dope. I think. I mean, we're gonna get all the movies eventually. Like that's gonna happen. We're gonna get the movies. I think the movies. Okay, hear me out. How many hexagons are up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is 12 blank hexagon spots. If you include this one and they zoom it out, it's 13. They could probably fill the movie slots right there with one more top row. That's the movies. Okay? Maybe even give us here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on the side. So they could give us, movies here. Or, movies top, Dragon Ball at the bottom, GT on the sides. All they have to do is expand it one layer. And there's all your extras that don't have full arcs that you still get to play as because they don't want you to fucking not buy their game. Yo, I love, just for any of y'all, and I say this with respect, any of y'all motherfuckers who just come in like not happening, back up your claims. Go ahead. I got multiple videos where I talk about it, so go watch them all and rebuttal. Go ahead. Tell me why it's not happening and why that makes sense, and then I'll listen to you. But if you just say, nah, sorry, the word no doesn't disprove anything I've just said. Like it or not. Hold up, y'all. I'll be right there. Reset. That fucking coffee was gross as fuck. What's DLC with Daima, then you reckon? Wait, hold on, wait. Great Say Woman, yeah, I think she'll be in there. I have no claims, just opinions. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about, and that's why I said with all due respect, because I'm not trying to, like, flame anybody, but I'm talking about Tuba Master, who I think was just saying no to the things that I was saying, but I could be wrong. And I'm talking about, first-time chatter, post the legend. I wouldn't come here just to see your boobies. There's the resub. Yours are too saggy now. Oh!
Pharaoh Zaro just subscribed with Prime.
I appreciate you, Zara, man. Thanks for the resub. I lost my vape in the process. But I was also talking about post the legend Zero, who said in all caps, GT is not making it as base roster, unfortunately, only as DLC, with Zero way to back up his disappointment in that claim. You know what I mean? You're wrong, lol. I agree with you. Okay, good. So I'm talking specific. You're not the only one though, Tuba, because there's all kinds of people who are like, it's not the case, bro. Everybody wants to come in and immediately be like, it's not happening. There's not enough slots. And I'm just like, listen, you got to do a little thinking. Okay. Now, if you agree with me, pound it. That's why I said all due respect for anybody. I'm not trying to hate on anybody. It's just a discussion and a passionate one. We all love Dragon Ball. Okay. But you just got to back up your claims. If you say, it's not fucking happening, bro, I will say, what makes you say that? And if you say, because there's not enough slots, I'll say, what makes you say that? And if you can't fucking give me any more, we sat here on stream and did math and counted characters and did all the possibilities, bro. There is room. It just depends on how they handle it. They could put it in, they might not. We all hope that they do, because nobody wants a Dragon Ball Ultimate sandbox that includes 3 of the 4 Dragon Ball series. That just doesn't make any sense, whether you love it or hate it. You want the whole entire picture, you know? We're all just sitting here fucking waiting. All BT3 and Super should be in the main roster. I agree. That's what should happen. So you have Budokai Tenkaichi, Budokai Tenkaichi 2, Budokai Tenkaichi 3. So BT4, just like the other games that included the whole roster, BT4, all you have to do is just add Super. You don't have to take anything out. You just add Super to the roster that already was. You take the old roster, you redo and modernize it for the new game, you build Super. Why get rid of the old roster? To sell it to me as DLC because there was no DLC back in the day? That's crazy. Which doesn't seem likely because the 3 DLC packs that we're getting are things that have never been in a motherfucking Dragon Ball game. A Budokai Tenkaichi game. Sorry. Superhero and Daima. So they're not... It's not like they've already confirmed that they're giving us shit we had in the last game as DLC in this game. So... I don't know. I think where the games are going to differ is that the other game, BT3, gave us playable GT and Dragon Ball arcs, and I don't think this one will. I think this game will be playable Z through Super and movies, and I think that GT and Ball will just be a set of characters that you can play as, and there won't be a playable arc. Maybe down the line, later, they'll release a fully playable arc that you can buy or something as DLC, but I just don't see the game launching and going 365 plus days without any mention of Dragon Ball GT or the movies. I think that's crazy. Again, we all speculating here. And everybody who's ever come in here and said it's not fucking happening has not been able to back that up with anything except for there's just not enough room. I do think that that there's something to the fact that this is hexagons. Because hexagon, it's just a honeycomb. It's infinite. You can just continue to build upon it. There's no constraints here. And the only thing keeping these hexagons constrained is 4 arrows. I'm so sick of speculating. I wish they would just release the goddamn roster. What's up, Tuba Master, by the way? I was just like, see, Tuba Master said no, so fucking he's wrong. Sorry. I'm so fucking sick of speculating. But I tell you what, Post the Legend Zero said if whatever he said, he's wrong as fuck. Until he backs it up. I swear to God, bro. Just release, just give me the motherfucking, just give me the characters, bro. Just release them. Just let me know who the fuck they are, okay? I'm sick of waiting to find out if you're gonna disappoint me. Let's watch the trailer one more time, and then it's been about an hour, so it's an hour-long video about this trailer. And then I'm gonna fucking... What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play Loco Roco and Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth for the rest of the stream. But I am making dinner at the same time. But it's not difficult. And I don't know, should I end the YouTube stream and then immediately start a new YouTube stream? So this is just a separate video that ends? You think that's better for the algorithm, guys? The algorithm is getting better because I'm saying this sentence right now. This is a sentence that is improving the algorithm. Does it work like that? We're gonna try. Hey, press the buttons, bro. Press all the YouTube buttons, bro. I'm a YouTuber. If you don't press the fucking buttons, how the fuck are people gonna know that they should press the buttons? What? Yeah, I should. I should end the YouTube stream and then start a new YouTube stream. Yeah, I'm down. That makes sense. Let's watch this trailer one more time, and then I'm gonna play Loco Roco and talk about Dragon Ball the rest of the stream.
Attack when you're ready.
Just as planned. A for effort, at least.
Oh, you gonna cry?
I happen to know that Goku isn't the only Super Saiyan. Matter of fact, you're looking at one.
You'll never beat me.
Stand down, my son.
Wait. What did y'all say? King Cold is wearing his outfit from the fucking movie, right? From the 2019 Broly movie, which is interesting. That's an interesting layover there, because obviously this is a saga from Dragon Ball Z.
My son.
Heads up! Take this! I shall drain you of your energy. You're only a bug.
You are much stronger than expected, but still are not beyond my calculations.
I won't let some puppet kill Kakarot before I do.
Try me. See what happens. I'd hoped for better.
Okay, come get me if you can.
There's no escaping me.
I must hurry up and reach perfection.
Let us finish this fight quickly.
Bro, anybody who doesn't want Dragon Ball GT characters in this game must be a Kui main, bro. You must be maining Kui. Kui and Cyberman must be your team, bro. You must be Cell Jr., Kui, and Cyberman. That's...
According to my calculations, you and I are almost equal in power.
Got it.
My power is significantly greater than before. Would you like me to show you? You won't get away! What's the matter? Is that all? Who are you to look down on me? This is me being serious.
We got any Kui mains in the house, bro?
Pieces. Take this. You're going to fight.
Hey,
me
honestly,
first, Goku.
look, we're gonna be playing Dragon Ball Sparking Zero for the rest of my stream's life. All right. Not only, obviously, but like it's gonna be a returning game at least every Saturday for the rest of my stream's life on Sparking Saturdays. The day we find a Kui main, an honest to God Kui main, Kui, bro, CUI, bro, Kui. the day we find a Kui main, bro, I don't know. I'll do something crazy. I will paint my whole. I will cosplay. I will badly cosplay as Kui for a 12-hour stream. The day we find a Kui main, someone who like has never seen my stream, who shows up to hang out, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm main Kui. Kui is one of my main dudes." Like, I will paint my motherfucking self purple, dot myself up, cover my nose up, and put some shits on my fucking ears or whatever, and get a scouter, and I will cosplay Kui for 12 hours. Okay. Who's Kui? Exactly, bro. He's in the game. Okay. If they don't give me Super Saiyan 4 characters, I'm gonna fucking snap. He said, "Who's Kui?" Bro, you can look, James. I don't give a shit, bro. That's the goal, bro. I'm trying to find a Kui main so I can be like, listen, bro, what goes on in your head? You know, I want to know, like, what makes you tick. Are you one of those people who doesn't have internal thoughts? You be maining Kui or what? I have to know.
I love it.
I'll show you who Kui is. Hair lover when this trailer's over.
No regrets, boy.
Truth is, I hate fighting.
I thought you said you were going to.
We're gonna get it, Tuba.
Right, so
It might not even be a GT trailer because I don't know if GT will get its own trailer because I don't think GT will have a playable arc. I mean, I would really love it if it did, but I don't think it will because they're not emphasizing it. So if that's the case, maybe all the playable fighters that don't necessarily launch with a playable arc in this game might get their own trailer at the same time. Like your OG Dragon Ball and your GT characters might share a trailer. Or just like check out who else you can play as, and it would be a launch trailer that expands the roster at the last minute. You know what I mean? Please play that online in the combo chamber server. It's gonna be fun.
I must use my last resort.
You brought this on yourself, Cell.
I've gotta stop this, no matter what.
This music is not included with the game, bro. Fuck you. That's the biggest slap in the face, bro. Is that they're like, we're gonna play this. Imagine if they show like Super Saiyan 4 and it's like Super Saiyan 4 is not included in the base game. Like it's just a track. Like, oh yeah, sorry. We didn't mean to show that. Oh yeah, this background music is not included in the game. That's like them saying, here's one of your favorite songs. Fuck you. Instead, you're gonna get fucking generic fighting music in the background instead of all this music we have the licenses to. Nah, fuck all that. We're gonna sell that to you later. And I'm gonna buy it, you fucking assholes.
I might die, but then so will all of you.
Any way you slice it, there's only one way to save her. You did good today, Gohan. Made me proud. Tell your mom I'm sorry.
Dad, you're not thinking of...
Bye.
Oh,
friends.
This song might be the one that's every time I play Xenoverse 2, every now and then it's like, oh, for about 5 separate minutes of your stream, we can't show it in any of the countries until you mute these 5 minutes, these 5 separate minutes. And so I have to let YouTube automatically mute the music out of 5 separate minutes. And I'm pretty sure it's this song. So, just saying. If anybody's wondering why this song that I keep mentioning is muted in my stream, that's why. I mean, it's not muted right now, but it will be when you watch the video back, most likely.
I am done playing games.
I already got the Ultimate Edition, bro. They're still not giving me the music, bro.
It's time I ended this.
Please, forgive me, Dad. Earth is doomed, and it's all my fault.
Listen to me.
And then the last trailer, they're like, here's GT, available in 365 days for $27.99. Like, hold on a minute.
I promise you can beat it. Just gotta believe in yourself, Gohan. Right now.
For only 3 easy payments of $19.95, you can have GT in over 1 year.
You're the strongest person in the whole universe.
If Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is the pre-ordered character, and they're like, listen, you didn't get GT, but like, I would be like, okay. It'll hold me over until they do release that GT DLC at that point. That would make sense for them being like, we're sorry it's not in the base game, but here's something so you can still, you know what I mean? Like, that kind of makes sense, but that's also like we're sorry, and I don't want that for the pre-order character. Give me something weird. Give me Shallot, because Shallot's weird. Shallot's a character in Dragon Ball Legends and is a, I don't know, if he's just give me something weird. It can't be a Raleigh. It has to be it can't be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He's been in a Budokai Tenkaichi game before. I really think it's going to be Shallot. Either Shallot or Monaka. I can't think of anyone else it would be that wouldn't already be on the roster, bro. A Dragon Ball character that's never been in a Budokai Tenkaichi game. That is, so it's not going to be a Raleigh. It's not going to be Gogeta of any kind. It could be Grand Zeno, but he doesn't fight. He just gets scared and blinks away sections of the multiverse. I really think it's going to be Shallot. If it's not Shallot, I want Monaka. Give me Monaka. If you can give me Hercule, give me Monaka. Okay? If you can make Hercule capable of beating Beerus, just give me Monaka. I want weird, hard nipples, okay? I want Hyrudigarn, okay? Giant characters. Giant characters. Which ones are we not getting? We're like, yes, playable giant characters. So what does that mean? It's just apes? No. We got this character. We get this mofo, right? Right here. Whatever her fucking name is, this weird white one. So we got this giant, we got ape form. I want big yellow Janemba. I want Hyrudigarn. Like, these characters were in previous Budokai Tenkaichi games, and we need them in this game to give a little bit of diversity to the roster. Otherwise, anybody you ever fight who's a giant is going to be either Grade 8 Vegeta or this motherfucker, and that's it. I want a little bit of variety, bro. This roster's not complete without GT in the movies. That's the bottom line. It's not complete without them. Having Superhero and Daima as a whole year's worth of DLC makes perfect sense, because without those things, this roster is complete. Because those are the newest things, and one of them isn't even out yet. We don't even know what the fuck it's going to be. So not having those in the base game, it does feel like it's complete. I just need my Beast Gohan to show up soon, you know what I mean? But, like, having things that have already been established that are old at this point be DLC feels like a slap in the mouth, bro. Bro, fucking A, Burrito, bro. And I just don't see that being the case. I don't think they would do that to us after waiting 17 years. That's another thing. This game is for us. This game, of course, it's for new Dragon Ball gamers as well, but this game is for us, the people who grew up playing Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi games. Okay? And they want to make us happy. And we have childhood memories. If not childhood, at least teenage memories of these battles that we had with our friends. And a lot of those battles, I'm sorry, consisted of GT and movie characters. And they want us to feel like this is like, yeah, bro, like, let's do what we used to do. Let's fucking dream battle it up. To not give us characters that were present 17 years ago feels like the they wouldn't do that type of thing that they could do. You know what I mean? I just really hope that they don't. So maybe a lot of my speculation might be wishful, but it also makes sense from a this is how you please your fans point of view, and this is how you don't piss your fans off point of view. It's not just that I'm demanding these things because I want them. It makes sense, the things I'm saying, that they do this. What up, Chronic? I'm definitely going to play a lot of Roshi, bro. I love Master Roshi. Right. Exactly. Like, we were kids, man. And I want to sit down with my cousin Jack, who I grew up with playing BT3, and go, yo, bro, let's fucking play. And have these old battles that we used to have. And a lot of those battles were Super Saiyan 4 Goku versus Super Saiyan whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I want to have that feeling. And anytime I sit down, like, let's play, and I look at the roster and there's no GT, I'm going to get a fuck feeling. And they know that shit. And they know I'm not the only motherfucker in the world that's going to look at a Dragon Ball game that has 3 of the 4 Dragon Ball series, including 4 of the 5 if you include Daima, like, and feel like it's incomplete. And I think they're trying to not make us feel like this game is incomplete. I just feel like it's totally opposite of the message they're trying to give us with the marketing of this game, to not include all of these characters. Like, it's not even about GT. If GT was revealed and they had yet to reveal whatever superhero, I would be like, what the fuck, bro? This game is not going to be complete if they don't eventually give us Beast Gohan. It would be the same fucking argument, is that the game is not going to be a complete roster unless they are representing every side of Dragon Ball in some way. And I think they know that. There's a lot of possibilities. Movies in GT What If will happen. It could be. Maybe they give us man, I don't know. There's so much speculation. Spend the most time playing Budokai. I love Budokai 1 through 3. But Tenkaichi changed the game for me. What, that game 5 times, played it so much. Nvidia went up? Yeah. Hold on, I'll pull up a chart in a minute. All right, hey, listen, for y'all watching the YouTube video right now, you guys in particular, Tuba Master and fucking Burrito, if you haven't already, please click them buttons. What I'm about to do, anybody watching this video right now, what's up? Thanks, appreciate y'all. I'm going to end this YouTube stream, so this is a separate video on my channel, but I am immediately restarting the YouTube stream with the same title, and I'm going to play Loco Roco and Like a Dragon. So if you want to keep watching, make sure you click on my channel and click on the new stream, because this one's going to end in a couple seconds. So I love y'all. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I see you in a minute. Tuba and Burrito, appreciate y'all. Anybody on Twitch and Beam, don't go nowhere, because I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here. Thanks for watching, y'all. Hit the likes and sub button and shit like that. Hey, watch. I'm going to do the whole thing. Ready? Hey, hit the buttons and shit, y'all. Good night. I appreciate everybody. This is the end of the stream, y'all. I'm going. I love you. Hit the buttons, bro. Look, press the buttons. Here's the donation scrolling by. Look, Cyano donated $100. Nog gave me $3. Nog gave me $1. Nog gave me something another. More money's coming. Appreciate y'all. Good night.